Sometimes you just want to watch a giant monkey and a giant lizard punch it out. It's Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire, today on Mark's Movie Reviews. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another installment of Mark's Movie Reviews. While there have been many failed attempts to duplicate the success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, about one of the only successes has been the Monsterverse. This is the cinematic universe that's made up of the latest American Godzilla and the newest King Kong films. I would argue that it's not really a cinematic universe, it's more of a film franchise, because we haven't had the myriad of solo films and TV show spin-offs the way Marvel has. But I digress. I've had fun with the Monsterverse. It all started in 2014 with Godzilla, then in 2017 with Kong Skull Island, 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong. I loved Godzilla vs. Kong. When it came out in the spring of 2021, as the pandemic was just starting its second year, I saw the trailer, I saw Kong fighting Godzilla on top of an aircraft carrier, and I was like, this is exactly the kind of ridiculousness I need right now. And now Godzilla and Kong are back for a rematch with more giant monkeys and more giant lizards and just more. But does more necessarily mean better? Godzilla and Kong are masters of their respective domains, with Godzilla battling other titans on the surface of the earth, and Kong ruling the underground wilderness of Hollow Earth. But Kong is getting lonely, as he is the last of his kind. While exploring Hollow Earth, Kong soon comes face to face with another tribe of giant apes, and befriends one of their young. Meanwhile, up on the surface, something is riling up Godzilla. Godzilla goes around battling other titans, leading scientists to speculate that Godzilla is leveling up for a bigger threat. Turns out this new tribe of giant apes is led by a warlord ape called Scar King. Scar King is hoping to lead his apes in a war against Godzilla to reclaim the surface world. Can the combined might of Kong and Godzilla stop Scar King and his apes from laying waste to the world? As always, the big draw in these films is the giant monster slugging it out. We got Kong fighting armies of giant apes. Kong even borrows some of Hulk's moves from Avengers. We get some great visuals of Godzilla, like when he does a swan dive off the Rock of Gibraltar. You've seen it in all the trailers. Kong even gets a power glove so he can level up. And while Kong has an axe, Scar King has a whip made of some giant beast's spinal column. And then they make the giant monsters look cute too. That baby giant ape is so adorable. When I was watching the film, I kept calling him Diddy Kong, but doing some research as I wrote up my notes for this, I see his name is Zuko, but he'll always be Diddy Kong to me. And it's just such an adorable image of Godzilla curled up in the Roman Colosseum like a kitty in his kitty bed. So this has been a problem with these kinds of films going all the way back to the original King Kong in the 1930s. They have trouble finding something interesting for the humans to do. The humans are just kind of there to deliver the exposition and then stand back and let the monsters fight. The plot is very fragmented. Godzilla, Kong, and the humans are all very much doing their own thing before it all comes together at the climax. In fact, the entire plot is just kind of thin, as it's nothing but set up for the giant monsters to fight. Look, I went into the film wanting to see giant monsters punch each other, and that's exactly what I got. It got straight to the point, and it was fun. It's just good old giant monster on monster action. 3 nibs.